Habits that highlight your personality. How to enhance your personality. A. Guide to develop it and improve your life. How install new habits in your life. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "Watch your thoughts, for they will become your words. Watch your words, for they will become your actions. Watch your actions, for they will become your habits. Take care of your habits, because they will become your destiny." It is of great importance, the coherence between what we think, feel, say, and do. Frequently, whoever wants to change something in their lifestyle, or wants to achieve the fulfillment of a specific goal must adopt new routines, replacing the previous routine when it is not very beneficial to the objectives to be achieved. It is necessary to realize that some habits restrict or limit us for a certain purpose, without necessarily meaning that this habit is bad. For example, who usually used to sleep early at night but is opting for a nighttime job, to get this job has to completely change his waking sleeping habit. However, always as a human beings will have the option not to change this habit, but on the contrary give up opting for this job, as John Maxwell said. If your habits do not align with your sleep, then you need to change your habits or change your sleep. However, if we want to replace a habit or get a new one, it is very important to understand that it is not only about connecting emotionally with what you want to achieve. It is a little more complex work that, if left only at the level of an emotion, it will hardly be done. Good intentions do not always manage to transform into lasting habits over time. The most difficult thing when acquiring a new habit is precisely to install and sustain it over time, that is to say, to endure in the repetition of the behavior until it is installed. So, what should I do to install a new habit in my life? Establish a reminder. By this I mean a system that serves as an alarm to know when it is the precise moment to perform the task that we want to turn into a habit. An example is when someone is going to take a medication at a specific time and uses a phone alarm. If the medication is for life, there comes a time when it will no longer be necessary to use the alarm, except in cases where you are very distracted and have no idea what time of day it is. Also, to wake up at a specific time, an alarm is used, and if we react to wake up at once and we are not giving 10 minutes more to the alarm to sleep longer, the time will come when we no longer need the alarm, but we will wake up automatically at the time. Repetition of the task. The repetition of an activity is the root of knowledge, so the alarm helps to know when it is time to perform the task, and the more time passes by, the effect of repetition will be fixed knowledge, but it must be a constant repetition. That is, if you want to be more disciplined and you propose to make your bed, for example, as soon as you get up, you must do it daily as soon as you get up. You cannot do it every other day, or 2 days no and 3 yes. That's not how it works. Now, let's talk about emotion. It is not the only indispensable element to create a habit, but it is indispensable. Human beings are emotional beings. We cannot let emotions control us. We must control them and use them to drive us to be better, to do things well. If you use all your passion, you will keep your willpower alive and you will be able to fight boredom, so you must connect emotionally with the appropriate emotions to achieve what you set out to do. The purpose should help us to stay focused, and being focused is the basis for being disciplined. All this translates into not making excuses, not procrastinating, and staying motivated despite the obstacles we will encounter. A high dose of resilience. The resilience so named in recent years has several characteristics, among which stand out self-knowledge, self-confidence, flexibility, and tolerance. All these qualities are extremely important to work on in people. When you know yourself, you can know how far you are able to go and establish the necessary measures to make changes that will help you get to where you thought you could not before. Also, being tolerant of yourself will help you not to immerse yourself in failure and to be more empathetic with other people. The reward method. Using a reward is a good psychological material that will help to fix the routine until it becomes a habit. Difficulties we commonly encounter in setting up a habit. Having a lack of willpower and constancy. Blaming others. Continuously excusing oneself. Self-scheduling for defeat, that is, Complaining as a routine plan is being devised. Breaking or disrupting the routine. Self-deception. In the description I leave the link to the book.